What is up, YouTube? It's Ega Goma for Life here, and I have officially played One Piece Treasure Cruise for 365 days. And in those days, I would like to show you guys what I have accomplished. I still have 110 million meat. I'm saving that for if I get another exclusive and evolve it, or for somebody who's very needed that's a raid boss I might get and just won't want to waste time, evolving him. So, the characters we have so far are Gear 3rd Luffy. You can pause the video in between just so you guys can look at the sockets and special level ups and stuff, but this is just a fair little run through of all the characters I have, so you can get a little bit of an idea of what I've completed. I've beaten every story island there is. I've completed every ranking that ever came out to the all the way into the reward like issue 3 gems. So I've done all rankings. I've also completed every fortnight. I've beat all fortnights. Oh yeah, and the driven class is now out. It's nice to see who's a driven. This video is somewhat long, but I do have a few characters. I'm missing a lot, but I have a few of them. And in a year of playing this game, I have to say I really do enjoy it. And a year, my pirate level has only reached 173. Tons will have higher, but for me, it's 173. And it's not that bad for me. Dugon! Um, so after a year of playing, I have 3 Sugofest exclusive characters. I've collected about 5 posters though. And actually, just so you guys can hear it, I put on the sound effects so that way you guys could be able to hear characters who have a voice. Oh, here we go. So here's my voice character. So that's one of our voice characters. Where were we last night? Oh, Chaka. Negative recovery. Negative 600 recovery at level 5. That is just what? So yes, guys, this is my year anniversary, 1 year anniversary of playing One Piece Treasure Cruise. A lot of stuff I still have to do. Don't Patty look like Frankie? Like his arms? Like I always thought that. Older Karibo to younger Karibo. Karibo was part of the Sun Pirates, and they are long. Unevolved Laboon. So if you got to do a VV Laboon team, evolved Miss Monday. Kumasi. Masara. Mino, Mino Rhinoceros. Mino Koala. My favorite thing about this game is just how awesome like they always keep us and like most people rip on the global, but I have fun. I don't need to play the Korean. It's fun to watch what's out on Korean, but I don't like to play it. I'd rather just stick to global. So that's all of our strength characters, and now on to our decks. Shishiso.
上等だ。俺は死んでも女は蹴らん。上等だ。相手になるぜ。
This is one of my most dedicated characters. If there's any character who I put the most work into, it'd have to be Smoker. I got him at the second stage, I believe, or maybe the first and evolved him, but I know I had him from the second stage. Got him all the way 99, evolved him. Got him all the way 71, farmed a bunch of smokers when the Fortnite came out and got some sockets and stuff. He's not he's my closest character to being complete. He just needs 7 more sockets and I think about 1 or 2 more specials and he just needs a few levels. He'll be my first maxed character actually. This is my Mihawk. I really stopped on Mihawk after I got my Ent Mihawk, who was also one of my closest to being maxed. We just need some skill books for him. There's CP9 Kaku, CP9 Kumadori, my Doflamingo.
私、生きててよかった。本当に生きててよかった。
Log Pruku.
コツコツ行きましょう。私、生きててよかった。本当に生きててよかった。コツコツ行きましょう。私も戦わせていただきますよ。精一杯。
Senpai. Neville has great stats. If you can level up his special, he'll be a good sub unit if you're using a fighter class, honestly, with a Ray League, a Gear Third, or a Log Luffy. Some nice fighters, and you can get that 1.5 attack boost. I should have every form of chopper, including monster and log. So, and I have Robins except for the Int Robin. Out of this whole year, the only characters I'm disappointed I have not gotten yet that are like regular characters, Log, Log. Actually, let's see, Law, I'm upset I don't have a law yet. I'm upset I don't have law yet. I wish I had a law by now. Sorry for taking long on Khalifa right there. And we will be playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle a little bit more, guys. So do stay in tune for that. I will be transferring over my data again, just so we can all get back in tune with that game. Burning Blood comes out. I already pre-ordered it. I already have all the DLC. So we will be doing that. And I heard Dokkan Battle was out with this new guy who you fight in Rage and Blast 2. They finally bring him out. And we're gonna use him honestly. But yeah, you can go ahead and fast forward through this videos if you wouldn't like. It's just gonna be me talking to you guys about my first year here. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them later on. And now for my quick characters who should be my I don't know who's my best group out of my my strength isn't my best group. I know that. My Dex has a chance. My PSY, my quick, and my int is kind of actually good. I know my strength isn't my best. My Dex. Let's see who I have that's good. Quite a few of them. My first Sugo Face exclusive was Boa Hancock.
わらわに見とれるやましい心がそなたの体を固くする。そなたがそれを望むならわらわはどこへでも行きます。行くぞ。
My log Zoro.
お前らじゃ俺の相手は務まらん。
Captain.
お前らじゃ俺の相手は務まらん。行くぞ。お前らじゃ俺の相手は務まらん。行くぞ。
They each say three things.
お前らじゃ俺の相手は務まらん。お安い御用だ、キャプテン。
Captain. Diablo Jambe. CP9. Sanji. Regular Ace. So yeah, Law is a character I wish I would have had. The Dex Law. I wish I would have gotten Int Robin by now. I don't have Capone or Hawkins. I wish I had a Capone or a Hawkins. I was happy about getting Inazuma. Inazuma was pretty good. I got him when he first came out. I have all the Halloween straw hats. I have all the straw hats in almost every way. I'm just missing a few. Okama Sanji. This video will be quite long, but it's just me showing my box after a year of me playing. I was actually hoping to get my Tashigi a little bit stronger just to see what she does, but I should have evolved Khalifa. I've actually Khalifa waiting, so that's a free orb socket. Her special is amazing, but it sucks if you have like a auto heal thing because then you can get yourself out of 10% if you recover too much, or you have a like if you try to use it with an NL team, it sucks because you might recover. You're gonna recover definitely enough to get you out of 10%, which is bad. But she's perfect for a double Ray League team if you're going to do Mihawk because I'm gonna tell you guys about that a little bit. So for the White Big Island, I have not cleared it yet, but I do have a good going team. It consists of double Ray League captains. Their sockets don't really matter. They don't really have my Ray League doesn't really have sockets. I have Jabra too. I forgot. Should evolve him. And I use double Ray Leagues. They orbs don't really matter as long as they're high level, and cotton candies do help a lot because I would like more attack for Ray Leagues. I use a Golden Pound Usopp, of course. I put him in my corners. It doesn't really matter where, as long as he's not in the captain slot. I bring Doflamingo because double Ray League gives you great attack for like the final two perfects, like the final two attacks. But Doflamingo with that orb boost lets you take out the stage of Jozu, take out things earlier, but you don't actually have to use him there. I don't use my Jozu for Doflamingo. I actually use, I don't use him for the stage with. Okay, I first use him on the stage with Marco. I make sure I have 3 end orbs. So the characters I use is 2 captains, which is Ray League. I use it. Golden Pound Usopp in the corner, and I'm gonna show you why I use my Golden Pound Usopp. He's pretty good. He has pretty good sockets, auto heal and slot effect because I use Golden Pound a lot in most of my teams, and that slot thing is always good to have at least if you're gonna be using like an orb booster because then you could just switch orbs with Doflamingo, which is perfect, and then have a higher chance of just getting good orbs. And then I put auto heal on him because it's very needed for raid bosses. Most people might have their own way of doing sockets. My sockets are always my first 2 I go for is auto heal and slots if I use them a lot. This is my Soga King, my Fat Usopp, my Vivi, my regular Shanks,
任せて。
my Log Robin. So then
さすがに厳しいかしらね。
everything is pretty self-explanatory for what I do. I go to Thatch. I don't use Golden Pound Usopp on Thatch. I just kill him.
任せて。さすがに厳しいかしらね。さすがに厳しいかしらね。頑張ってね。
My regular Marco. So everything is clear. I beat Thatch as quick as possible. I beat Namel as quick as possible. For Namel, I'll just use one of my Ray League specials because by the time I actually need my Ray League special, it'll be back, which is for the room with Izo. So I use a special on Namel with one of my Ray Leagues, preferably the one with the lower cooldown, either mines or the other friend captains, because I could just break the chains and get out of there quicker. And then after that, with Bonnie, I feel like I should take away charge specials and put on slot. And then no, I don't need slot for her. For Bonnie, I'm thinking about taking out charge specials for her and put it in map damage resistance or something, because but I was only gonna do it for my Dex characters. I feel like if I get enough Dex characters to do map damage resistance, that when I'm going up against a Nell, his lightning won't do anything to me. I'll presume if it works that way or not. I'll do some research before I farm all of those sockets. But here's my Golden Pound Usopp. Specials are not max yet. I need to get his I'm waiting for the Kuro raid to come out so we can actually farm some Golden Pound Usopp books. But here he is. Even though he's not max, I'm still doing pretty good with his special. I only use it. Let me see. I use his special one. So the stage after Nemo's Blemappo, I use Golden Pound Usopp on not on him. I kill Blemappo as quick as possible, preferably within the first 3 turns. You don't really want him to attack. You'll take a 6,100 HP deficit, which is bad, but very recoverable with my team because they have pretty good recovery. Chopper Man. Yeah, so then next after Blemappo, it's Faza and Watermelon Head. For them, I use Golden Pound Usopp. I kill both of them before they attack me. And then the next room is Izo. I don't really care about my orbs going into Izo because she shuffles your orbs. He shuffles your orbs all the way to recovery, all of them. So then right there, I pop both my Ray Leagues, or I actually use one Ray League. If you use both, you can kill everybody. If you use one, you kill most of them. And then you can use the 1,000 Sunny to take out to finish the HP off, or you could just kill them with Ray League because he gives you an attack boost early, which is what I really love. That's why I like using Ray League. He gives you a attack boost pretty early. And then after that, room with Izo, I'll finish her after her second attack. If I kill everybody surrounding her, I can kill her within the 2 turns. If I choose to only injure them enough for me to kill them on that first turn, then I have to wait another 2 turns. I can kill her in the next turn, but I just stall for the other 2 turns because so I can try to get my specials back up. And then soon after, just let me close this down. And then soon after, it comes to after Izo, it's Vista. Vista's pretty simple. You want to kill him within 4 turns. But be wary if you can't finish him. If you can't finish him that 4th turn, and he's attacking at the end of that turn, don't push him into 20% because he'll do his special, which we all know attacks you for 5,000 HP. And then after that, he'll do his basic attack, which is 4,000 something damage, 4,680 or 960, one of those two. So you want to finish him as quick as possible, but don't rush it and push him into that 20% by accident because then he will hit you with that special and do basically 10k HP, and you don't want to take that. Especially if you're not using a team that boosts your HP or whatever, you definitely don't want to take that attack. The next thing is Jozu. This is when I use Golden Pound Usopp again for the 2nd time, if I need it. For the most part, I do have Smoker on my team, so he only halves defense. He only halves damage for 50%. So since he has defense for 50%, I use him if I don't finish everything in there in a few turns, which is why slot effects is very needed, because my End Mihawks can kill all of the lobsters in there if they have an End Orb in there, the final attack. And to kill Jozu, I have Smoker and Dofi because they both Dex characters and they can just get off a good hit. Here are the last batch of our characters, which is the end for the year. Here's my Ent Mihawk. Okay, wait, I gotta hit that one again. That's our Ent Mihawk. His sockets are almost full. It's just his special level up that we have to fix. And then here's my second.
今の時代を作れるのは今を生きてる人間だけだよ。
Rayleigh. I have a Rayleigh skill book.
若い芽を摘むんじゃない。
And I have a Rayleigh unevolved that they gave me.
若い芽を摘むんじゃない。もはや老兵、平穏に暮らしたいのだよ。
So yeah, the next room after that is Marco. For Marco, what I do with
つまらん男に用はない。
Oh, you're the same thing. It's just unevolved. I forgot I have two enemy hawks. What I do for that is for Marco I have double Rayleigh and an enemy hawk, so I can just, if Marco's on a 3-turn cooldown, I can just kill him within those 3 turns. But what I used to do, here's where the confusion came. What I used to do was I used to use Dofi, give all my end characters into orbs, and then used to burst him down with Thumb. And then in the next room, I'll activate one of my, I'll activate my only.
今の時代を作れるのは今を生きてる人間だけだよ。
And then in the room, I'll activate the next room, which is Ace, Izo, Blamepo, Ryuma, and Vista. I would activate my Ent Mihawk, which is doing 50% of the damage I dealt to Marco. But I completely, if you use Dofi in that room with Marco, and you have 3 End Orbs, you can knock out Marco within 1 turn. Like, burst all his HP and like, tons of more damage. Which means when you use your Ent Mihawk, you basically kill everybody. You kill everybody in the next room. You literally kill everybody in the next room.
よろしく。よろしく。おってからおってから。
So then after I use my Ent Mihawk in the next room, it clears the whole room, and then it takes me straight to the final room, which is Whiteberg, Marco, and Jozu. Now, what I don't know how Whiteberg cuts your HP by some damage. What you want to do is for that room, you have 3 end characters, so you want to take out Marco as quick as possible, like in the first 2 turns. If you have matching orbs, you can probably take them down in a turn, and then like halfway through your second turn. But if you get any good orbs, I suggest you really, like, on my 2 Dex characters, I would try to take out Jozu, because he's easy to take out, but it's just having orbs that make it hard to honestly take him out fully. And then I could just you just want to recover enough HP so that way you can tank a hit from Whitebeard. I don't know how much he hits for, and I only have 1 defensive, person on my side. And I don't think like that's a method I can use to honestly finish the thing, because I have no quick characters. So that puts me at a disadvantage against Whitebeard. But I would get off tons of damage, but he has a ton of HP. So that's the only place I face with the team. If I got good matching orbs that turn, then it would have been possible. Or if I bring a better defensive buff that I can activate with it. But as far as I know, I use those teams. Or what I was thinking also helps is if you don't use, and that's all my characters and boxes, guys, but if you use that team, which I'm going to show you the team right now, Edit Crew, it's this team right here. This is a good team, but what I suggest doing is recommending is saving your Dofi, because my Dofi doesn't have special level ups, sadly. So save your Dofi until the room where you get into with Ace and everybody, and make sure you can get as much. You want to get at least your 2 Dex characters and most of your ends having max HP. You're gonna use Dofi, and you're gonna I would usually let my 2 Dex characters here attack I let them attack Ace. My two Dex characters. I let Usopp and the two Dex characters attack Ace. And then I switch to I click because the targeting doesn't. You gotta click who you want to target. I click Ryuma right in the middle of it. Like that's you have to make sure you're good at being able to switch and then still hit your perfect. And then I let my last three end characters only attack Ryuma. And then after killing all of them, you can then activate your End Mihawk. Or if you get lucky enough, you can use Golden Pound Usopp in that room. And then if you're good enough at or lucky enough at getting a lot of good orbs, you can clear that whole room. And then when you get to Marco, if you're able to clear that room without using it your Ant Mihawk, you can go to Marco and you can make sure you have matching orbs and have your Dofi up, and then you can use it in the last room. But that's highly unlikely. So the best way to use it is use your Ant Mihawk. Either at Marco so you can clear the next room and then just burst to the white big room, or you know something of that sort. I don't know how much he hits for. If anybody knows how much he hits for, feel free to comment it. That would really help me out planning my strategy to see if I can actually take a hit. Because I should have about 1,500 or 600 something HP with a lot of recovery. So, I'm Igor Goma. This has been my first full year of playing One Piece Treasure Cruise. And, I forgot to show you guys one last thing. These are all the ships that I've managed to get and level up. Haven't leveled up the dinghy. My Merry-Go is top grade. Haven't leveled up the Navy ship. My Baratier is top grade. My Coffin Boat is top grade. Haven't touched the Miss Love Duck Astial Vita ship. My Going Merry Flying Model is top grade. I only got this top grade honestly to see if it recovered you and got you to 1.5. That would have been honestly nice. And it would have been, in my opinion, better than the Merry if it took you to 1.5 attack, because then the Merry just gives you 300 HP, but this is helping you recover 350. So it's like, it would have been a little better. But I honestly use this for my double monster chopper on the Mihawk raid, because after taking all the preemptive, your HP is already halved twice. I kind of need to get over that 4,000 so I can take that preemptive. I haven't touched the big top Captain Buggy ship. The Kuro ship, the Bizane Black. It's one level away from being top grade, this is a really good ship for a quick team. So like a double and no or quick team, you can use this for. It's really amazing. And then my Thousand Sunny, it's top grade. So this will be the next ship I get top grade, and then after that I'm going to target the Navy ship, and then hopefully by then I'll have my Whitebeard ship out. But that's Igor Goma's Box and Shipyard. I'll see you guys later. Oh, one last message before I go. I've completed all rankings just to show you guys here. I've done all the stories. Ranking C complete. Ranking complete. Ranking complete. Ranking complete. And ranking complete. So I've done all the rankings so far that is available. Let's go down. And I've done and have beaten all of the story islands. So you guys can see. Clear. So I'll see you guys later.